This is your family's first and most important line of defense against Mother Nature. When she strikes, make sure you call the people that I trust, my family and friends at Exterior Home Solutions.
Hey, welcome into the Exterior Home Solutions Extra Innings, and wow, just the dust has settled just a little bit. We're about an hour out of post-game at the time of this recording, and media scrums are done, post-game press conferences are done, the players have left, and you just kind of sit here and say, like, wow, you know, Tennessee is about to play for a national championship on Monday night. I mean, this is it. I was talking to a Tennessee administrator. I mean, he's like, this is for all the Tostitos, for all the marbles. You just can't even believe it that a Tennessee team is literally a game away, a win away, playing for a national title tomorrow night. And what an effort from Tennessee's pitchers here on a Sunday. Drew Beam goes 4+. He strikes out 7. At one point, he struck out 5 in a row. He was really, really good. Second straight start in, well, I guess he started the North Carolina game, but it was very reminiscent of that LSU game a season ago where he pitched 5 innings and 2/3, and he got no runs of support, yet he was fantastic. Gave up 1 earned run in that game. And in this game, he had no runs of support, and you know, he allowed the 1 run. It was that Jace Laviolette home run there in the first inning that was smacked. And outside of that, though, he was phenomenal. But he does get into some trouble there in the 5th, and you go to Aaron Combs. He comes in, gets out of that jam, and of course the back pick from Cal Stark was phenomenal. I mean, what a moment there for Tennessee to get out of that jam. But Combs goes 4 innings, and he strikes out 5, and he walks 2, and he gets Tennessee some big time innings. And again, that's a good lineup. Not as good as Tennessee's, but that's a good lineup for Texas A&M, and able to hold them at bay. And you go to Kirby a little bit there in the 9th, but Nate Snead comes in and slams the door shut whenever you're threatening, and you persevere for the 4-1 victory over Texas A&M. I thought the pitching was really, I thought the pitching was one of the stories of the night. I mean, if you would have lost, the story would have been Tennessee's lack of hitting and lack of execution with runners in scoring position. I got them in the 4 takes, guys. I've a lot going on. I don't have it memorized. I want to say Tennessee was like, 2 of 19 with runners on base, and Tennessee was like 1 of 13 with runners in scoring position. I mean, it was not good. Second straight game where Tennessee just could not hit with runners in scoring position. If you remember the Saturday game, Tennessee was like 2 of 13. But you're able to overcome that with some timely homers. 2-run homers from Dylan Dreiling, 2-run home runs from Cal Stark in the 7th and 8th inning. And yeah, if not for those home runs, you would have lost. But better late than never. This offense is too good to be held down forever. And that's what I kept sitting there in the press box. I was talking to the guy next to me. I'm like, yeah, this is bad. Tennessee's gotten the leadoff man on in like 6 of the 9 innings. Tennessee has put runners at first and second and haven't been able to push them through so many times in this game. But eventually, this offense is going to come around because it's just too good not to. And of course, you saw that in innings 7 and 8. So Tennessee was not great offensively tonight, but it was good when it mattered. Late in ball games, the 2-run home run from Dylan Dreiling put Tennessee at 2-1. Cal Stark's 2-run home run gave Tennessee some much-needed insurance at 4-1, and that's where Tennessee held on and won this game. So Tennessee and Texas A&M competing for a national championship, winner take all. Game 3, decisive Game 3 on a Monday night. That game will be back on ESPN. That game's going to be at 7 o'clock Eastern Time, 6 local, and we'll call it 7:09, 6:09, and we will see what happens. Tennessee has played baseball for as long as it possibly can play baseball in 2024. Let's see if Tennessee can finish the job and win the first team national championship for Tennessee since 2009. All that coming up tomorrow at 7 o'clock Eastern Time. We'll have plenty of post-game. I'll have plenty of reaction. If you're a Locked On Vols fan, I'll have plenty of that on there as well. I got a lot of work to do this afternoon and this evening, but what a performance for Tennessee, and we'll see if they can finish the job on Monday. Big thanks to Exterior Home Solutions for making this coverage possible here in Omaha, Nebraska. 4 takes are up. How it happened are up. We got a couple of stories coming up. Christian Moore did tell me in the post-game scrum that he will be ready to go tomorrow, and so that's a good sign, and we'll see what happens. I'm Eric Kane. Appreciate you guys for being here on the Extra Innings, brought to you by Exterior Home Solutions.